I don't know what take this is, but I was supposed to record this at 9 o'clock. But now it's 12:30 almost. Everybody is asleep. That was the time I was waiting for to record this because they would they are not allowing me to record. I escaped to the storeroom where the mosquitoes were more reasonable than my family at the time only. They were supposed they were not supposed to make a noise every 30 seconds when my video needed to be 31 seconds long. Getting to the point, few days ago, due to my previous incidents of reading this book, Brilliant Blunders, from Darwin to Einstein, colossal mistakes by great Einsteins that changed our understanding of life and the universe. The first was Charles Darwin, whose blunder was not understanding genetics in a mathematical way, and then Kelvin, that didn't consider radioactivity in calculating the age of the Earth, hence gave a wrong estimate. Even with his enormously correct calculations. And moving ahead, Pauline, who was so obsessed when trying to make a complex structure. No, what was it? He first didn't thought of the DNA as a special molecule and thought that genetics are passed through alpha helix. No, DNA protein structure. So he made the first helical model called the alpha helix protein. It was brilliant, truly brilliant. But the thing is, he was wrong when he shifted his focus on discovering the structure of the DNA because of the pressure created in London, or I can say England. Yeah, it was in Cambridge. So what happened was that he made a really good model, a really complex model of a triple helix DNA. DNA, what is DNA? Nucleic acid. Nucleic acid. So the thing is, it's a nucleic acid, but when the people who was it, I don't remember, when he opened the letter in Pauline's letter in Cambridge or anywhere in England, he saw a very significant blunder. That was, you know what, it was not an acid, it was now a base because of Pauline's blunder. So they instead discovered the double helix DNA model, which is now, you can see here, this is the double helix DNA model. This passes genetics, genes, no, not genetics. It passes genes down to our children. So you can say there is one part here, one part here. They are connected by these bonds. So as Mendel called them factors. Each parent has two factors, and during the time of sexual reproduction, the factors get separated in a process called meiosis. Then they again meet of different parents, one female and male, to form a zygote. That's reproduction for you. So that was discovered by a Gregorian monk called Mendel because he failed his examinations. But Darwin didn't solve. But Darwin actually came very close to the theory of modern genetics by Mendel. while growing plants, but was not that much close to it. The reason was he was bad at maths. Handel actually failed at maths in the university and hence was forced to become a priest, where the head priest or his teacher denied him to conduct experiments on rats. Hence, he conducted experiments on pizza, that is, peas. The thing was, it was brilliant. Conduct experiments on peas due to multiple factors. They could even come in a board's examination. They could ask you the factors. Factors that make pea plant a great plant for testing the theory of genetics. So the theory of genetics was combined years later with the theory of evolution that supported natural selection. So Darwin's blunder was the blunder of Darwin was not paying attention in mathematics. It's not that. It was that he did not consider genetics a key role in natural selection. And Kelvin's blunder was he thought that he was too good. Hence, he did not even consider radioactivity. When his previous student made him consider at a dinner to radioactivity, he was not paying attention and said, the 4 times the greatest estimate. That's all I can give you. And he was also convinced. His greatest estimate was 1000 million years, that is 1 billion years. And 4 times 8 is 4 billion years. That is very close to the modern 4.5 billion years that we are finding through very modern techniques. So Kelvin would have actually calculated the age of the earth with radioactivity. He would have calculated fairly 4.5 billion years, according to me. But one of the fathers of radioactivity was Ernest Rutherford, and you can see a pattern here. That pattern was the only thing that encouraged me to make this video. It was supposed to be a 30-second long Instagram story, but now I am making a full video. And when it crossed the 30-second mark, I decided I will upload it on YouTube for some reason. Okay, this is the start of my Harvard application, or MIT application, or college application. It's great. But the topic of the video was not this. It was actually, hey, why the Pope is here? It was actually the characters from NCERT textbooks. First, Gregor Mendel. The NCERT textbook earlier talked about Darwin, but it's not related. So Gregor Mendel appearing was a brilliant thing. Brilliant. I was just for the word brilliant and said it. It was not brilliant, it was a great thing for me. In the next chapter, I understood the word. You can see a pattern. NCERT science. Then I went the part of genetic scale. I thought a research E. Ebright would appear. But to my sadness, it did not appear. So asked, when did Ebright was born? He was born in 1954 or 1956, but the research of DNA was taking place in 1951 by Pauling. So we can say it was my brilliant blunder. No, it was a mistake. But somebody I did not expect it, even at the slightest. Was this person? Fowler. Fowler was not supposed to be a scientist, he was a romantic writer. Then why the hell is he here? You can see There are actually two followers, PH Fowler, and WF Fowler. For some reason, Colgate. So my topic of the video was the most unexpected characters come. And I think Fowler and somebody, no, not somebody, Fowler or something from that incident, from that midnight visitor. When Max died, oh Iota, the alien Iota. So when Max died out of the, because he jumped out of the window, Fowler must have learned something. Fowler learned that to keep yourself away from government business. Then why the hell did he become a physicist? Hell no. They have to do something with the nuclear bomb. He must be related. The missiles. I understand it now. I've cracked the mystery of the story. Fowler was the midnight visitor actually. Max was not even nobody. Max was nobody. The midnight visitor was actually Fowler. Fowler was the one that wanted to meet Ozable so he could see the missiles for himself. He was here, and here they are discussing about the outcome of the hydrogen bomb testing in 1954. No, not 1954. There was a, let it be. They wanted to say fusion inside a hydrogen bomb. Something about that. I am not sure. But the Fowler was, any one of the Fowler was there. So he could see the codes of the secret missile. All the information about the missile. What could be in the missiles? The knowledge of a fusion. This is the time where 1954, 1952. I think the Cold War was starting here. This is 1967. So the Cold War was there. So that means that Fowler was a midnight visitor all along. I think the real midnight visitors are the friends that we made along the way. I loved the part when Fowler said it's midnight visitor time and started visiting all over the place. I think I'm getting itself for right now. The best part of the book was where Mario said, "It's me, the dead blunder," and started blundering all over the place. And Einstein was from English, NCERT, class 9. So that means the whole book is an NCERT reference. So the real midnight visitor was Fowler itself. He was there to collect the information of Mrs. Wells by the Russians. So Ozable lived in France. Wait. Fowler is a Frenchman. Oh no. Fowler was never associated with America. Fowler was a Frenchman. And Ozable was the one that came from Boston. Ozable was the one that came from Boston. That means Boston, MIT and Harvard. That means Ozable was also not only a agent but a physicist too, from Harvard or MIT, any of the two. So the missile codes came to him while he was being an agent in France. And Fowler was a French student working for the Soviet Union, and he was there to see the missiles for himself. The information about the missiles, so he could tell that to the Soviet Union. Oh, again, Willy Fowler. That makes sense now. Max. Max is an American name. Wait. Max is an American name, that means. That must mean something. That must mean something at all. Max. No. Max is British. It is a British name found. So wait. Where was the photo again? Cambridge. It's India. Max was a British agent working for a British agency. So Britain was neutral during the start of the Cold War. That means Max was Oswald's enemy, but was there to steal the missiles codes for himself. But he was not a physicist, hence he was unable to comprehend the date, and he has jumped out of building. Whereas for Oswald was from Boston, and it all makes sense. Fowler was a Soviet agent all along. Then who will want to meet a fat man like Oswald? Thought he was artist. Wait. Fowler never said that he was disappointed. Oswald only guessed from his expression that he was disappointed. The midnight visitor was coming. Hell, I accidentally turned to page. I have to read it fast now. Wait for me. Both Fowler and Hoyle presented their result on same basis. Hoyle was also asked to give a summary of their entire meeting from the physical point of view. You might think why the synthesis of elements matters so much. Because the synthesis of elements releases a tremendous amount of energy that keeps the stars going for nearly an eternity for the human life. Again, Willy Fowler at the back. Let me match his face. Great. Yes, he looks like the Fowler from the book, I think. On the back of the photo. So this is the Fowler. This Fowler. No save. Okay, no save. No doubt. Hell, Fowler was a Nobel Prize winner, which Subramanian Chandrasekhar. Chandrasekhar. That means. So, I want to reach this. That's some other for exercise for. So they were Nazis, but he was not related to them. That's good, I think. Let me guess. Robertson was the son of Robert. Okay. So Fowler was a British, I think, agent of any country. Fowler was there to create a missile codes for himself and described himself as a writer because an ordinary man could not ever remember even a special spy could not even understand the missile codes or it was not actually missile codes. I think it was knowledge about the fusion energy that was used to make the hydrogen bombs at the time. So it was, I think, recipe for all the materials recipe correct flux because they hypothesized, but the correct flux was not known. So it means to me that I think the real big visitors are the friends that we made along the way. Considering that, you know, read diagram. So they send it further. I think Oswald was actually the best scientist there. I was shifted to France for his safety, and whenever a new discovery was made in USA, it was transferred to Oswald, and Fowler was there to steal it. So he saw the papers, remembered it, understood it, and Max died. And that was the safest thing that happened to him. So when Max died, they thought they were safe now because their enemies died. But the real enemies were the friends that we have made along the way. And say that makes sense because Fowler was the friend that Oswald met, and Fowler was a real traitor there. I have tracked it.